Brought to you by Mr. Pros TV, streaming from Tempe, Arizona. And we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, Jordan Nielsen here, host of Real Estate Pros on Mr. Pros TV, and today we are in Tempe, Arizona in our studio, and we have a very special guest in studio. We have Lori Malin of Keller Williams Legacy One.
You got it, Jordan.
Awesome. So thank you for taking time out of your busy day. We know real estate agents, and it's a crazy time right now, the beginning of the year. Lots of listings, lots of buyers. Thanks for taking time out of your busy day and joining us here.
Thank you. Well, I just wanted to say thanks for the great job you do. You make me look good.
Hey, you know what? Awesome. So anyways, we'll give you, for those watching that don't know who you are, we'll give you a couple minutes to introduce yourself. You know, how long you've been in real estate. What'd you do before? Why did you make the jump into real estate?
Okay. Well, I was licensed originally back, I think it was 2007 in the Midwest.
Nice.
I'm not a native
What
Arizonan.
part of the Midwest?
South Central Wisconsin,
Okay.
around the Madison, Wisconsin area. So
I didn't hear a accent at all.
Well, maybe
Is there an accent out there?
Maybe
a little bit, right?
It's wearing off. Well, people here say Wisconsin instead of Wisconsin. I don't know where they get that West.
Wisconsin.
But had some really good training, some early success there, even though the market was crashing.
Did it crash there earlier than here? You think?
Well, that area was
that time of year was.
That area was a little bit protected because it's a university town and there's a lot of major industry there. So, and I didn't know any different either. I mean, agents that were just used to sitting writing contracts all day long were complaining. And so got some good training there. My husband and I moved to Arizona late 2011, and I didn't go right back into real estate right away. I looked at houses. It's like, I can't tell if this is a well-built house. But then I kept hearing horror stories about people's experience with realtors, you know, like it was all over the board and competence-wise. And I thought, somebody's got to save these people, you know, So
Lori flew in
with my cape, got relicensed, and then I realized, wait a minute, but I have to work with these people too.
Wait a minute, it's 2007 and the real estate market.
No, we're up to 2000.
Oh, okay, sorry, 2011. All right, so
too.
you bypassed the REOs. You're like, you know.
I did a little bit, but I didn't have to. No, that's not when I got out of it. That's when I got into it. 2007.
Gotcha.
Moved here 2011. Then I had my little break.
Oh, okay.
And then got relicensed. And have been loving it ever since. After you sell real estate, everything else is boring.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's never a boring day in real estate, right?
Oh,
it's
no.
Always something different.
And I love it. You know, short attention span. Every transaction is, you know, a couple months, 1 to 3 months long. And then, of course, you stay in contact with your people who you've turned into raving fans. But then you're on to, you know, more transactions.
Right. So you've been in the real estate industry business for a long time now, or a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
So
better part of 10 years.
Better part of 10 years. So how has the business changed since you started and today?
Well, technology definitely has changed. And I remember when just e-signatures was a new thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like that's
crazy time saver right there.
Yeah, and now I have clients that are doing everything just from their cell phone, you know, signing contracts and yeah, it's a brave new world
No
out
more
there.
faxing papers. Did you ever do
Oh
the
my
faxing
gosh.
stuff?
Oh, I hated that. That was, you know, late at night. All you wanted to do was get
Top,
home and go to bed, but it wouldn't go through.
You can't go to bed. Yeah, it wouldn't go through. You get the reject notice.
Yes,
Oh,
that was the worst. That was
Yeah.
absolutely the worst part about it. And doing real estate in the Midwest in the wintertime in the cold, you know, mechanical lock boxes and, you know, your hands are freezing.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty brutal.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, because in Wisconsin, it gets really
Oh,
cold.
my goodness, below zero.
Below
and then
zero.
The wind and the cold. And
Do people still buy and sell homes in that weather?
They do, but the market kind of definitely slows down, and that's
the
when
market
we all
starts
do
to
our
hibernate, you know, a little bit, so it's a little slow.
And then, you know, everybody does their continuing ed and
I gotcha.
catch up on on their CRM work and things like that.
So here we have a market that's more year-round. It slows up a little bit towards the end of the year, and then we're holidays and stuff. Is that more so?
I had a really good December.
Really? You're like, that was my best month last year.
Yeah, so. I don't know. If you work, it comes back to you.
Yeah.
So, I had a few months where I kind of coasted a little bit, a few beach vacations this year, but I still had a really good year. And I thought, gee, if I would have kept pushing the pedal to the metal, I would have had an even better year. But I think it's also important to give yourself downtime.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of us tend to be workaholics.
Mm-hmm.
We like what we do, those who are successful anyway. And I think one thing I would say to newer agents is just to keep in mind that this is a relationship-based business first and foremost. The real estate is secondary to that.
Right, yep.
And I really don't think of myself as a salesperson. I think of myself as a service provider. And, the mechanics of, getting a listing and putting it in the MLS and seeing a transaction through to close, it's important to be good at that. But I think it's really important to be a good listener and to provide service above and beyond what your client expects.
Absolutely, definitely in the service business, and as you treat it like that, versus a sales and a transaction, it's a relationship, and that's actually how you build kind of a long-term business in real estate.
Right.
I don't know how you can if you just do a transaction, you forget that person. On to the next one. It's tough.
Like starting over from scratch every time. So my goal from the beginning was to build a strong referral-based business, and I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. So I try to start each relationship with the end in mind. When a transaction is through, we're sitting at the title company signing. I always have champagne.
Yeah. Where's mine? No, I'm just kidding.
You got to buy a house.
This is a table.
You got to buy or sell a house.
Gotcha.
Okay. But I have a client satisfaction survey, and I know it's horribly old-fashioned that it's printed, and I do need to work on getting those online Zillow reviews or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's pretty brutally honest. What could we have done better? Blah blah blah, and then I include a little Starbucks gift card to thank them for selling. And there's a self-addressed envelope to my team leader, and I say, "This is my report card," so my team leader knows I'm doing my job, and I get just about 100% back. But I've got quite a folder of them. And each one is just really precious to me, not only, because of what they're saying about the transaction, but each one represents a relationship.
Absolutely.
That is really, really important to me. So,
and here in Arizona, there are a ton of brokerage options. You chose Keller Williams Legacy One.
I did.
Talk to us about.
Yeah. Well, I didn't start out with Keller Williams, but I found it to be a really, really good fit for me. I love the culture there. And
honestly, recently, Keller, or one of the big guys, they came out with some AI thing. Is this news within Keller Williams
virtual assistant?
Yeah, there's like a virtual thing going on. That's Kelly.
So
that's
I didn't
the name.
I didn't go to family reunion this year. I'll do next year in New Orleans, but I went the year before. But Gary Keller is saying we are not primarily a real estate company. We are a technology company that happens to do real estate. So,
we'll all be robots.
Well, I didn't. I'm old enough. I didn't grow up with computers, but today's kids, they exit the womb knowing how to. Program.
They know how.
Thanks.
Yeah, my 2-year-old's always telling me to get on YouTube while on the bus. They know how to navigate everything.
I know.
And
if you
iPads
can't,
and everything.
If you can't figure something out, just hand it to a kid.
Pretty much.
They'll figure it out. So we've got the marketing maniacs in our office now.
Oh, cool.
You know those guys?
I think I've seen a couple. Some people on the show have mentioned them.
You've got to have them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, I should have them on.
Yeah, so they've put a studio like this in our office.
Cool.
Yeah, so we'll have to have you in. And
I'll come in.
We'll put you in the hot
I'll
seat.
reach out. Put me on that side of the table.
There you go. There you go.
Change of pace for me.
So I came in and saw the latest video that you guys shot for me yesterday.
Oh, awesome.
And
How did we do?
I am
like it?
really chuffed to show it to my seller.
Oh, gotcha.
And then I loop it. I put it on my Surface Pro and loop it and have that playing for the open house, or sometimes they've got a TV.
Yeah, and that was
internet TV.
actually interesting because a lot of people want to know, when they order video with us, distribution, how can they leverage this video to help grow their business. So I ask you that, since you order video with us on your properties, how does that help your business and help your
it'll get seen more on social media, because video is the thing that people like to click on. So, of course, we have to have the stills. And the video that's provided free through our MLS is pretty lame. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Really? Is it that slideshow video thing?
I forget what it's called, InstaView or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty archaic. So, but I will spend more on marketing bits, on professional. I can't believe agents will take pictures with their cell phone.
Where you can see their name badge and the reflection in the mirror.
Yeah, or picture of that toilet with the seat up.
Yeah. We're pretty hard on our photographers about that. We want to make sure that toilet seats are down.
Always. But I get really excited when I get the link to my pictures, and then even more excited when I get the video.
Awesome. So what is your favorite thing about being a real estate agent?
Oh my gosh, just the variety. Every day is different. I don't have to go to work for the man. Yeah. I love it. I get bored easy, but I'm never bored in real estate.
Yeah.
Gets me out of bed in the morning. Sometimes it's kind of hard to shut the mind off, though.
And what things do you use to stay in contact with your past clients? To stay top of mind so that they think of you when they're looking to buy or sell a home. What are some of the things that you use?
Sure. Emails, text messages, get together for coffee or happy hour. This is the year that I have got to hire some leverage, though, because I'm getting pretty busy, and I don't want anybody to fall through the cracks. These people are important to me, so I'm definitely going to be hiring a transaction coordinator to help take some of that off my plate, so I can help more people and stay in contact with past clients.
So what else for Lori in 2018?
Oh, well, I'm going to double my production over
last
year.
That's what you said. Double. So you doubled it. Did you double it last year?
Yeah. So I think that's realistic.
Double it every year?
Yeah, I think that's realistic. I think it's totally doable. Why not? And let's see, I've recently joined the leadership team at my office. So tomorrow I'll be teaching a class there. It's really fun to get new agents in and see them, succeed, get a toehold, and take off. That it's just really a joy. And the culture at my office is one that it's so helpful for new agents. What I love about Keller Williams is that they really teach you how to set up and run and be successful in your own small business. So I never want to be dependent on company-generated leads. I don't want to see my paycheck cut.
Oh, here's the commission.
After that
rip it in
split.
half and give them a half. Here you go.
Exactly. I mean, we work too hard for our money, and Uncle Sam takes too much.
That is the truth.
Yeah. What did they say? It's not what you make; it's what you keep.
Yeah.
So I want to keep as much as I can, and it allows me to be more generous too. So sometimes there are occasions where.
So what part of the valley do you work?
Well, when I first got back in to real estate, my first year here, I was starting over from scratch. So I'd be willing to go anywhere. I'd go. Mesa's vast, east to west. I went pretty far pretty far east. I went all the way to Levine for a listing. It was a higher price point. So, but my goodness, that was a hike. So, Gilbert, I had some returning clients back from 2008 who are
Really?
purchasing in Scottsdale. Yeah, nice price point. Have seen some really nice homes. They haven't decided on one yet, but
so you're
but
currently
they
working
will.
with them.
Yeah,
Nice.
when they fly out here. So that's kind of fun to have returning clients like that. Super nice people. But I've been focusing on the Southeast Valley mostly. Chandler, Gilbert, Sun Lakes. I enjoy a lot. I enjoy the people there. So, and it's just right in my backyard.
Absolutely. So if somebody watching this is interested in reaching out to you, either another agent that wants to ask you a few questions about your business, or a potential buyer or seller looking to buy or sell a home, how do people get a hold of you?
Well, Jordan, they can call me at 480.
You answer your phone? Are you an agent that answers their phone?
Try not to
I like
answer it during dinner,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, they can call me 480-492-8843 is my phone number. Are we being harassed on Facebook?
Lisa Macbeth.
Lisa Macbeth. Hey,
Lori,
Lisa.
awesome. And then we also have Beth Ramirez. Lori, you are awesome. Proud to be in business with you.
So I have to tell you about Beth at Security Title, who just a few days ago donated a perfectly good kidney to somebody she doesn't even
my
know,
goodness.
a living organ donor. I mean, is that a class act or
That's
what?
awesome.
I know. They are the best. It is so neat to be in partnership with people like Beth and Lisa and their crew at Security Title.
Awesome. Well, thanks for commenting, guys. Thank you, Lori, for coming on to Real Estate Pros
You're
today. It was a
welcome.
pleasure having you in our studio. We'll have to have you in again sometime. This is a lot of fun. And we will see you guys on the next episode.